Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We leave them up between both locations. We post them on the same YouTube channel, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, the unit comes down off of our website, letting you know that particular car, truck, or SUV is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only is there a link to Hankster's Garage on our website at the top under Garage, but you can also visit the website directly. We sell automotive parts and accessories for your classic car and distribute them, ship them throughout the United States. We also install them. So, if you are watching one of our video presentations and you would like a different wheel and tire package, we can do that. We also do vintage air. We do power disc brake conversions, digital dash change-outs, power steering additions, lift kits for your truck or Jeep or Bronco, all kinds of automotive accessory add-ons. So check that out, hankstersgarage.com. If you're local to us here in Daytona, please stop into our showroom over there at Hankster's Garage, 2385 South Ridgewood in South Daytona. Pretty cool car we have to present to you today. First gen Camaros are a very, very strong market. They always have been, especially nowadays. And the one we have to present to you today is a very nice vehicle, a very unique vehicle. So let's check it out. 68 Camaro, Corvette Bronze. Let's start out with the motor. The motor is a 327. You have Willwood power disc brakes up front. You have a power steering reservoir down here in front of your engine block on the driver's side. Typically, if it had air, your AC compressor would be mounted somewhere in that area. Again, I told you we can add AC if you would like. Just got to give us time to do it before the car leaves. Corvette Bronze with black racing stripes. Let's check out the paint on the top of the hood and the fenders. First of all, the stripes are decals. They are not paint. Top of the fender on the driver's side, passenger side, both look good. No bubbles or anything going on in the black decals that are on the hood and on the nose of the car. And the paint on the center scoop there in the hood looks to be in good shape as well. SS badging in the up front in the grille, in the nose, and then your chrome on your front bumper. Not a brand new front bumper. However, the chrome pretty nice on the car. There's some very, very faint scratching. However, there's no flaking of the chrome, no pitting of the chrome, and no bubbling or rusting around the bumper bolts there. Your lower spoiler, the black plastic spoiler that you see down there, is in good shape. It's not cracked or torn up. Well, I take that back. There's a little scrape right there on the driver's side, just a little, somebody must have bumped it getting in or out of the garage or something. 327 on the nose of the driver's side front fender does signify the motor that's underneath the hood. Camaro SS on the driver's side front fender there. Let's take a look at the wheels and the paint. First of all, starting with the paint, the top of the fender there, the lower portion of the fender, everything's in good shape, no blistering or bubbling. The wheel opening molding, the silver wheel opening molding you see is in good shape. Your Chevrolet wheels there, center caps, beauty rings, raised white letter BFGs, everything real nice look to the car. The beauty rings look to be in pretty good shape. The paint that's on the wheel, the center caps aren't pitted or anything like that, corroded. Taking a look at the windshield on the car, looks to be in pretty good shape. There is a little chip right there on the driver's side. The chrome around the front windshield looks to be in good shape. The rest of the front windshield looks to be good clarity. Nothing else chipped or scratched that I can see. Dual chrome mirrors on this car, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Has chrome at the top of the driver door and the top of the quarter glass there as well. It's going to be the same on the passenger side. The driver door Has real nice door fitment to the front fender, to the rear quarter. Body lines on this car are real nice. We'll take a shot of the car down the driver's side here in just a little while. It's a convertible, obviously, right? The convertible top is black. There will be several still photos with the convertible top up. The convertible top is in excellent condition. It looks like a newer convertible top. Obviously, the parade boot right now is on the car. So we'll take a look at the interior here. It is a column shift car. So it's a column shift car, wood grain steering wheel, black carpeting, front and rear seat belts, center console with some cup holders. So let's pop the driver door open. You can see when I do so, the courtesy lights in the floor illuminate, one under the passenger side glove compartment area there, and then of course one up by your parking brake there on the driver's side. Door panels on this Camaro are in real nice shape. The top portion here covered in vinyl. The vinyl's good, not ripped, torn, discolored. Armrest is in pretty decent condition. There is a small tear down here. Very, very small tear on the driver's side door panel. Rest of the door panel looks to be in good shape. It's not heavily worn or ripped or discolored, anything like that. I mentioned earlier the front and rear seat belts. I'm going to put the driver's seat forward here. The floor mats in the car are brand new. Carpeting underneath the floor mats in good condition. Manual windows, so you have your rear window cranks on the quarter windows, both driver and passenger in the rear there. Your Camaro emblems in the seat backs of both the front and rear seats. The carpeting, driver's side floor, you can take a good look at that. In nice condition, again, not discolored, nothing's torn down there. The Camaro floor mats are brand new. We just put those in there prior to this photo shoot, video shoot. Sun visors are in good condition. Let me check, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so the top is manual, it's not power. So manual top. So you're going to have to, pop your latches when the top is up and just manually put it down, and then of course snap your parade boot down if you want the parade boot on the vehicle. I told you the body lines on the car are really nice. So the area down here behind the wheel where you normally have some issues, if you do have issues on a classic car, that's generally where they occur, down low there in terms of body and paint. This car is real nice. The raised white letter BFGs, the beauty rings, the painted wheels, everything looks good. Look down the side of the car that the rear quarter's nice and straight, driver door straight, fenders, again, nice body lines on the vehicle. Taking a look at the deck lid does have the black stripes on it and of course a rear spoiler. So again, these are stickers, they're not painted. And the deck lid not only has nice fitment to both rear quarters, but also the paint looks to be in pretty good condition. There is a very minuscule crack right there. I don't even know if you can see it in the video, but there is a tiny little crack in the paint right there. Barely noticeable. I just caught it because the fluorescent light off the ceiling reflected and you can see it, but it's barely there. SS designation in the center between your tail lights and reverse lights. Obviously your filler neck for your fuel. Chrome on the rear bumper, about the same condition as the front. Again, no pitting of the chrome, no flaking of the chrome, no rust in the bumper. Very faint scratching, but again, not really anything to be concerned with. Just know that the bumper is not completely flawless. Let's take a look in the trunk. Very simplistic, not much to show you. There is a carpeted trunk mat back here, which in my opinion, it's kind of nice. It gives it that, like a newer car look with the carpet back there. No jack, no spare. So what you see in the still photos and in the video presentation is what you get. We don't take them out or add them or either or. The trunk is nice and solid. No pitting or rust holes or rot holes underneath there. I always want to make sure I be careful with these trunk mats not to catch a wire for the brake lights or the reverse lights back there. Pull it out. passenger side of the vehicle, again, real nice body lines. I think this particular car, in my opinion, is a very cool color. I think the features and the characteristics of this car offset nicely. The Corvette bronze with the black stripes, the black convertible top, the black interior, the raised white letter BFGs, the rally wheels, the beauty rings. I just think the car has a good look to it. That's my opinion. That's probably why I bought it. Let's check out the passenger side of the vehicle. Door panel, again, in nice shape. You can see at the bottom there, it's not warped. Your Fisher body door sills there. Interior, nothing, it looks like a newer interior. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to provide you with in terms of when any kind of restoration was done. I don't know how old the interior is. I don't know when the motor was rebuilt. I don't know when the car was painted. What you see in the video is kind of what you get. But it's a real nice car. I do have an aftermarket set of gauges down there that we'll show you on the test drive. You can see on the center hump there that there's no excess wear and tear on the carpet or discoloration or, carpet, and the interior is in nice shape, both the vinyl floor mats and the carpet itself. You have that SS designation on the passenger side front fender, Camaro SS. And again, there's nothing, no issues, no paint issues. I mean, I haven't really shown you anything on the car that's a paint issue. A little tiny crack there on the driver's side rear, and that's about it. I don't see anything else. It's a really nice paint job. Plenty of paint, plenty of clear. The car has a sharp look to it. Good deal. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Convertible, 327, power steering, power brakes. We are going to take it outside, throw it on the rack, and put the car in the air. But before we do so, I want to let you guys know that we do encourage you as a buyer to come to our showroom in Daytona and look at whatever vehicle you might be interested in person. We will let you pull it outside. You can check out the paint real well for yourself. You can play with the windows, pop the hood, pop the trunk. We have 2 racks here at our facility in Daytona, and we'll put it up in the air for you. You can check out the undercarriage like we're going to do here in just a couple minutes. Check out the floor pans, the tires, suspension components, bottom of the motor, bottom of the transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how the transmission shifts, how the ride of the vehicle is, how the brakes feel, all that stuff. This way, when the vehicle shows up, wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there's no surprises because you were here and you looked at it firsthand for yourself, and you're not just taking my word for it. The majority of the business we do is done sight unseen. If we do 10 deals this week, I'll meet maybe 2 buyers face to face, and the rest is done through bank wire transfer, text messages, email, over the phone, things of that nature. We are, at the end of the day, an internet-based business, and we have been for over 20 years. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of car we sell each month, not only through our Daytona location, but also through our PA store. Let's take this 1968 Camaro outside. We'll throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then after that we will do a short little test drive and show you how the car runs out. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Convertible, 327. I told you in the showroom, power, front, Willwood disc brakes. I have a cross member on the way up front here. However, let's take a look at the oil pan and the engine block. So I told you in the showroom that there's no documentation on the motor. See the side of that motor? We did not paint that. So a freshly painted engine block usually is a good indication that the motor has been out and refurbished, redone sometime recently. Again, I don't know, I don't have any documentation to prove it to you, but it's usually a good sign. And no oil leaks at this time that I can see. Dual headers. Frame rails on the car, both sides, driver and passenger, look good. Your flywheel is covered. Take a look at the transmission, our problematic areas. First of all, if you own a classic car, I'm going to show you where to look for training leaks. Transpan gasket. This one's dry. Speedo cable. This one's dry too. There's about a 20-cent O-ring in there that goes bad from time to time. You pop off the Speedo cable, pop a new tail shift or Speedo seal on, and away you go. Tail shaft seal. Again, very inexpensive item, probably 10, 15 bucks at the most. If you're leaking training fluid, those are the 3 spots you want to check. This car's nice and dry at this time. Floor pans. I don't see anything patched. I don't see anything silicone. They look nice and solid. As far as the exhaust system goes, coming off your headers, it's dual pipes all the way back. It does have cherry bombs on it. So typically, if we buy a car with cherry bombs, we will put mufflers on it. If it's like a 396, 454, 502. However, with a 327 motor, the cherry bombs give the car a nice sound without getting too excessive. You can't hear yourself in the interior of the vehicle. Drum brakes in the rear. Let's take a look at the area there where the rear end pumpkin will be sitting when the car is on the ground. Back seat meets the trunk compartment. 10-bolt rear. Let's take a look at our tire condition. 2 things. Number 1, those are your wear bars right there. Okay. When the tread gets down to the wear bars, time to replace them. And this one's got plenty of life. Also, check out the tread. There is no dry rot in the middle, no crack. Your exhaust pipes are turned down behind both rear tires, rear wheels. Gas tank's in good shape. Okay, before we take this car on a test drive, let's discuss our payment options. If you are a cash buyer, we do cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. I told you guys in the showroom that the majority of our business is done sight unseen, so therefore we do get a lot of incoming wires per day. That is our most common form of payment. However, we do still take paper checks. If you're old school, that's cool. Also, if you're coming to visit us here in person, we do have people bring us cash from time to time. That does still spend these days, believe it or not. Financing. The collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year loan on our cars. Approval is based on credit score, of course, debt to income ratio, time at the job, time at the residence, price of the car. So, those are all key factors. Pretty much anything that underwriters look for in any, type of normal home loan, auto loan, boat loan, things like that. The lenders we work with require a minimum of 10% down. So if it's a $40,000 car, you're talking about $4,000 out of pocket. You can put down more if you'd like to. However, they do require a minimum of 10%. Doesn't matter if you walk on water when it comes to credit, they're still going to require 10% out of pocket. No prepayment penalty if you pay it off early. So let's say you get approved for a 7-year loan on this car, you want to pay it off in 2. They aren't going to penalize you for doing that. Also, you can put down more than 10% if you'd like to. However, again, that's the minimum. Once the vehicle is funded, we do a pre-delivery inspection on the car. The car goes through, check the lights, check the fluids, make sure the horn works, wipers work, taillights work, reverse lights. They're old cars. Anything can stop working at any time. Therefore, we give it one last shakedown prior to it leaving to make sure everything's on the up and up before it ships to you. Once the guys green light it, we call a carrier for pickup and the truck gets dispatched. Typically, we can have a vehicle picked up within 48 hours from the time the inspection is completed. However, some of you that live in more rural, remote, difficult destinations, and you probably know who you are, it may take 3, 4, 5 days. However, we work quickly. Once the car's funded, it goes through inspection, it goes through detail, it gets dispatched to a carrier, it gets loaded up, and it's on its way to you. The whole process is a lot faster than you might think it is. By the way, with the collector car lenders, we can typically be funded within 24 to 48 hours. It just depends on how fast you are with your paperwork. A lot of the funding process when it comes to financing is going to depend on you. I think I covered everything. Let's set this 1968 Camaro convertible down on the ground. It's a chilly day here in Daytona for us, but we're going to brave it out there, and we're going to take this thing for a ride with the top down and show you how the car runs out. 68 Camaro convertible. Horn. Turn signal. Driver. Passenger. Let's see, that odometer there reads 80,819. Title reads exempt. True mileage unknown. Battery voltage. Oil pressure. Temp we'll keep an eye on throughout the test drive here. Rolling in a 327. Tach. Fuel gauge is functioning. That thing's full. We found that out. We usually try to put 30-40 bucks in every car that rolls through the building just to make sure the fuel gauge is working and it's got enough gas in it. But that one pegged out after like $28, so it's full. Radio.
More benefits at no cost to you. Call United Healthcare today.
That retro radio does work and it actually sounds good. Wipers, I disconnected them because I think we got a wiper switch going bad, which we have in stock. They do work, but sometimes they don't want to turn off. You gotta fiddle fuss with that thing. So we're gonna put a new wiper switch in it. But the wipers do work. The motor does function. It just doesn't like to shut off. There's that little chip I showed you in the showroom. We are idling nicely here. Top's down. Again, the top is manual, so we're not going to show you power top function because it's not a power top. But real nice carpeting. I told you the floor mats are brand new. Dash pads in good shape on the car. This is a nice ride. It really is. Very simplistic. This, you want to buy something just to cruise around on the weekends, have a little bit of fun with, this would be a great car. Convertible, power steering, power brakes, very simplistic motor, not a gas guzzler. Let's take it on a drive, see how it runs. We are braving the elements here today, by the way. It's about 60 degrees, and I'm doing a fully test drive with the top down. People up north must have blew your cold air down here somehow. Speedo's working. 40 miles per hour, holding steady, accurate. Car has great response in the steering. Steering's nice and tight. Has a real nice ride. Car tracks nice and straight when you let go of the wheel. Has really decent acceleration for a 327. We'll show you that here as we run it through the gears. When we come to the traffic light and make the right-hand turn. But real nice riding, smooth running car. No shimmies or shakes out of the front end. No vibrations out of the motor or tranny. No shaking of the steering wheel. See how the brakes stop. Brakes stop like a brand new car. There's no hands on the wheel braking. No pulsation or vibration on the brakes whatsoever. Car idles real nice, not stalling out. Okay, we're going to give it a little gas here. Do a couple gears. Transmission shifts nicely. I doubt you can hear it in the video. That's 60. Coming down from 60. There we are at 50 miles an hour with the hands on the wheel. The steering wheel is perfectly straight. Pretty cool car, unique car. Again, convertible, power steering, power brakes, speedo works, retro radio works. It's a turnkey car, doesn't need any paint work. The interior is nice, looks like a newer interior, newer tires, nice solid motor. Nice vehicle. Then we'll come here to a stoplight. Well, brakes, no hands on the wheel, no pulsation, not yanking the front wheels, left or right. Stops nice and straight. Idles nicely when you're at a stop. Good deal. Very nice car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Inksters.com is our website. Our convertibles, we definitely have 100 photos of those because you got to do top up, top down, all that fun stuff. So check out all the still photos of this car online today. I I told you the convertible top's in really nice shape. It looks like probably maybe 3 years old at the max, and a very, very nice condition right convertible top. So check those out. Check out this video presentation you're watching right now on our website. The car is going to include shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier at full price. It's also going to include a powertrain warranty at full price. The powertrain warranty includes major mechanical breakdowns of the powertrain. So internal components in the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It doesn't cover batteries, starters, brakes, alternators, anything like that. You know, those are normal wear and tear items that you'd be responsible for. It does cover any major mechanical breakdowns or internal components of that drivetrain. You can take it to any ASE certified facility in the United States to cover that warranty. You don't have to bring it back to Hanksters or to Florida or to a Chevy dealer or to a custom or hot rod center. You probably take it to that same person that's working on your daily driving. The price of the car is somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Our full price program is kind of a turnkey type deal. You know, you get the security of the warranty, and then of course you get the shipping included, which means that we arrange the transport, we pay the carrier, we schedule the pickup, we schedule the delivery. At a negotiated price, you just got a little bit more legwork to do when it comes to shipping. But we can put you in touch with a broker who's that's their job. They handle shipping exclusively. And then you can coordinate with them whether you want to ship on an open or enclosed carrier, and then you can pay the driver on delivery with cash or check. They do not accept credit cards. Of course, if you are local to us here in Daytona, and you want to come drive this 68 Camaro convertible home, you can do that as well. Or maybe you're a car collector, you have your own open or enclosed trailer. You're more than welcome to come trailer the car home yourself, maybe stop and grab a bite to eat in Daytona, or visit one of the local restaurants here for dinner or lunch. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.